Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to show you how to take me from this to this. Obviously I still need to fix my hair, get dressed and everything, but this is the finished makeup look. So I know a lot of my looks on this are quite advanced, quite intricate, so I wanted to create something that is very simple, in my opinion anyway. Like, I only use about 4 or 5 eyeshadows for this whole look. This is the look I can create in under an hour. This is the look I wear out every single night. I show you as well how you can change it up too if you want to. If you want to go for something a little bit more colour, whatnot, just keep on watching, keep on watching. It was just so much fun to just sit down and chat and talk to you guys about my favourite things. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get started. So obviously starting off bare face, please ignore my nails. It's been a while, I haven't got them done. Starting off with a clean face, as you can tell, obviously I don't tan my face because I think it's what makes me break out as well. But I have already prepped my skin using my BioFresh skincare. If you follow me on Snapchat, then you know that I'm trying out this new skincare range. I'm going to try it out for a while, and then if it goes good, I'm finally going to film my Get Unready with Me because I know that's very, very highly requested. Starting off, I'm just going to take my foundation. You guys know, if you watch me a while, that I keep my foundation in tester pots. It just means I don't waste any foundation putting them out onto like a palette or anything like that. Dot this all over my skin. It's so weird, like this half of my skin is kind of alright. This side is the one where all the spots, I'm like, I don't really mind though because this is my good side. So once you look crazy, you're going to take your beauty blender. So the beauty blender that I use is actually the Real Techniques one. It's my favourite one. The Real one is like too spongy nearly, and then I've tried other ones that are too silicone-y, and then this is like the perfect mixture of both. The foundation that I'm using is a mixture of the Urban Decay All Nighter and the Inglot AMC. My tan is like mid-developing at the moment, so I know it's going to get a little bit darker. So if we are looking a little bit darker, it is strategic, alright? No! Oh, thank God. It broke everywhere. My heart. Okay, so if you watched my skincare routine, I do cream highlighting and cream contouring, but whenever I'm in a rush, I don't cream contour because I just think it takes far too much time. So what I'm using as my concealer is the xoxo contour palette. You can see I love the creams. This is just super quick and handy for when you're like rushing and stuff like that, which clearly I always am. Just taking that in my beauty blender and applying that everywhere that I want to highlight. I also use it as a base to my eyeshadow. And if you use too much of this product, because it is quite creamy, it'll start to slide around. You literally only have to use the tiniest amount. Of course, where you might need a little bit more coverage is just right in at the inner corners, any dark circles, but I just very lightly build it up. No need to use an awful lot of it. Like, this has done me so long. I have this since the start of the year, I think. So to kind of highlight and contour then, I'm going to be using the Iconic London Contour Kit. I've recently tried it. I've only tried the bronzer shades and I did like it, but I'm going to try the brightening shades. I'm using a mixture of the white and the yellow. That way it's not too white and it's not too yellow either. You kind of get a nice mixture. So I'm just using this to set everywhere I put the concealer. I don't powder all over my face because, well, I don't get oily enough to be honest to do that, so I just powder where I put the concealer. It feels smooth but not too like heavy or cakey. I will, of course, take my beloved Charlotte Tilbury. I don't know if I've shown YouTube this, but I've seen other people using this on YouTube and I had so many people telling me about it. I was like, fine. Like I said, I don't really get oily. I kind of would just get oily around my chin and in this area. I wouldn't use it all over my face, but guys, this powder is insane. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder. So it's micro. I got the shade 2, which is medium. I could have went for light, to be honest, because I only really use it in the center of my face. Just, you only take the teeniest amount of this product and just press it where I get super oily. It makes my skin look so flawless. Like, if you put it over any pores, they like disappear. You're like, sorry. Is this a rubber as well, or what's the situation? Super oily friends, love this. My super oily friends, like, what even is that? Moving on then to bronzer. Like I said, I don't have time to do creams. Keilidh's rushing. I need to do this in under an hour. So I'm taking my 15 BGF brush from Inglot, my favourite bronzer brush. It's supposed to be for blush, but I use it for bronzer, blush, powder. I do have a video on my favorite brushes. You can check that out either as well if you wanted to. I'm just gonna take this guy here from the contour kit. Shit, this is a contour shade. It looks quite warm, but it's really contouring me. My skin's gonna look crazy, by the way, like far too harsh until I get my eyebrows on. So no judging until then. I'm actually gonna take some of my Be Bold bronzing kit. Just this bronzer is really warm, which is more so what I want first. I use this first and then I'll use the contouring kit to kind of sculpt a little bit more. This, guys, is like a dupe for MAC Give Me Sun. That kind of like really warm orangey bronzer. I know people are afraid of the word orange, but I'm alright with it. This is just gonna warm up the skin first before we contour, because I just feel like that shade was just too harsh by itself. I really do like that colour though, because it is a warm contour. It's not too grey. There is a greyer one kind of in the middle, which will suit obviously paler people, and then there's a darker one as well to suit darker complexion. So if you're a makeup artist, this contour kit would be suitable, just because it is going to suit different skin tones, different skin types. Okay, this looks hella crazy at the moment. I swear I have to put on my bronzer quite harsh and then leave it, because I feel like it disappears. It nearly like oxidizes away from my skin, because seriously in the thing right now I look crazy. Like that just looks like a big blob of brown, but have faith, guys, have faith. What I do then is I'm just gonna pinch my brush and add a little bit underneath my lip and either side of my nose, because I find if like the rest of your face is real bronzed, the center of your face then looks really like pale and flat. Don't do any crazy nose contouring, just because honestly I don't know how to, but why am I dropping everything? Moving on then to highlighter. Taking my Anastasia Aurora kit. I used this in my last video as well, I really like it. I'm taking Eclipse and I'm using my Morphe Y14 brush. This is my favorite highlighter brush. So I said this in my last tutorial, but this highlighter is quite glittery, quite wet looking. So if you don't like a wet highlighter or like a really glittery highlighter, then this might not be for you, but I'm obsessed. It's a gorgeous rose gold kind of sheen. So that's highlighter number 1. Then I move on to blusher. Blusher I'm using is Luminoso from Milani. Get this from Cloud 10 or else Beauty Bay. And I'm taking this on my Buff and Blend BB05 brush. So it's just the pair. I think this is supposed to be a bronzer brush, but I love it for blusher. I know some people don't like blusher, but some people are also crazy. Blusher adds so much more to your skin. This is a gorgeous kind of peachy shade, so it just works with me, you know? Again, everything on my face, guys, is gonna look crazy until I get my brows on, so no judgment, please. Then for highlighter number 2, I always apply a second highlighter just over the blush and just on the very highest points of my face. So I'm taking Luna just to be like, boom, boom. I'm just gonna throw on my brows now. I have got a brow tutorial already on my channel, so this is boring. No, I have changed one thing. In the brow tutorial, I used hairspray, but I've switched to the hair gel. I find it a lot easier to use. Don't know what I'm talking about? Go watch the tutorial and then substitute this for the hairspray. £4, guys, £4. Ooh, I'm back with brows. See what I mean? Everything else doesn't look as harsh now. And again, it won't look as harsh once I get my eyes on. So you might have noticed earlier that I didn't actually set my eyelids. That was on purpose. I don't like to set my eyelids. If you've been following me a while, then you know this. I just use whatever's left on my brush and just bounce over just to take away the tackiness. I just find my eyeshadows come out much more pigmented when I don't set it, especially when using like Morphe eyeshadows, because I feel like they need something sticky to really kind of be as pigmented as you want. Moving on to the eyes, I am going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette, just because honestly it's what I've been reaching for so much. I just think it's an unreal palette. It's got everything that you could want. I'm going to be taking this shade first of all, and then using this shade here just to blend it out. Taking the first shade on a smaller 6SS brush, pressing it onto the outer corner first. Can I zoom you in? Ooh, there we go. You can see I really like to pack the color on first and then blend it out later. Really kind of focusing it where I want color to be and the shape that I want. Then taking a bigger brush and the lighter shade. This is the Inglot 46SS, and in the very, very edges of that. So this is the eye look I do when I'm in a rush. Honestly, stick with your browns. Just pop a glitter on the lid, inner corner highlight, out the door, done. This was very highly requested though, like a quick kind of easy makeup look, because I know the looks I do tend to do are quite advanced, but That's the type of makeup I like to do. Just make sure they're even then though. I always do all on top first and then do bottom underneath. I don't know why. I just think it always works out better for me that way. Colors blend together so well, which is obviously what we want when in a rush. We don't want to be spending ages trying to blend colors. You want colors that are just going to seamlessly just tie in together. I'm taking this shade here on a smaller brush. I'm using my Inglot 48SS brush. So I'm taking this shade on one side of the brush. Like, look how pigmented that is. Insane. So I'm really kind of pressing the product on, trying to kind of blend it upwards as I go. I'm actually going to take off the excess because that's a lot. It's just so pigmented. Using the edge of the brush then just to kind of sweep it up slightly into the crease. I'm taking some of the previous colour on this brush as well, just kind of mixing the two. This is how you get it done as quick as possible and by using the least amount of products possible. Is by like blending the two eyeshadows together, kind of creating your own custom shade. Going in with our previous brush then and blending the very edges. By doing this, it just makes sure that everything's nice and soft and it kind of drags the darker colour up slightly into the crease without it looking too gaunt or crazy. It is messy in this section. I don't care because we're going to be putting the glitter there anyways. I've been loving this shade here. It's just a gorgeous bronze. I'm actually going to use it on my finger since I don't have any nails. I'm going to make the most of this. See how easy that was? Like literally, if you haven't got nails, use your finger, guys. So easy. So easy. What? So easy. I want to create a smoky lash line just because I'm going to be applying lashes. So just taking the same dark brown on a small bullet brush. This is the Buff and Blend BB02, but any little bullet brush you have. And I'm just going to run it along the lash line. It just gives the lashes something to kind of hide against so they're not just like sitting on top, because I do like to wear thick eyelashes, as you guys know. Once you're happy with enough with on top, we're just going to move on to underneath. All the colours we use on top, we're just going to use underneath. Because this is a rounded smoky eye, you want to make sure you connect the two around that, so kind of just like sweep it upwards like so. Just going to pop on some mascara and lashes. The lashes I'm using today are the Lily Lashes De Lara. I've got a full tutorial on how to apply lashes though. I break everything down super quick and easy if you want to check it out. Like, the difference lashes make are insane. Moving on then to inner corner highlight. I'm taking my Zoeva 225. This is my favorite inner corner highlight. It is unreal. It's just so blinding, and that's without even wetting the brush. It's insane. I actually might put a little bit of it on my face. And moving on to the waterline, you could leave it empty if you wanted to. I always put something in it. I'm going to show you the difference between them. So you could use gels or else you could use cold pencils. Gels are going to last longer, but I personally prefer cold pencils. I just find I actually like the way they wear off throughout the day. I think they're easier to work with and they're softer on the eyes, and you're not pulling out of your eyes as much then whenever you're taking them off at night. So I want to show you the difference between a bright waterline and a dark waterline. So I'm going to be using Inglot's 05 Cream Kohl Pencil. The way I describe this is the same as a dress. So say like a black dress makes you look slimmer, a white dress makes you look bigger. It's the same with your eyes. Now, I wouldn't use a white, I always use a cream just because I find white can be a little bit too stark. So let's go do this. So that there is the cream. It's like a doll-like effect. It just makes your eyes look a little bit bigger, a little bit more awake. And then this is the brown. So you can see the difference. The brown is a lot more smokier, darker, more suitable for like nighttime. I wear it every day. And then the cream is unbelievable for like everyday wear, for bridals, or if you have got small eyes and you just want to make your eyes look a little bit bigger. So these are the two options that I generally go for. It just depends on my mood or whatever. I will always use a brown though instead of a black. I just love using brown kohl pencils recently. I just think the black can be a little bit too dark. It's nice for someone who maybe doesn't like to wear black, and I just find the brown brings out the blue tones in my eyes an awful lot more as well. I think I'm just going to go for the brown. Oh, super smoky. Another reason why I like to use the brown then is because whenever I put on the black mascara, it makes my bottom lashes stand out a little bit more. You know yourself, your girl is bald. I need as much help in that department as I can get. Moving on to the lips, I'm just going to line my lip. 63 lip liner from Inglot. I need a new one, clearly. Then for my lip, what will I use? I'll use this guy. It's called In the Nude from Fleek Cosmetics, Charlotte Crosby's makeup line. It's a very kind of peachy nude, but I do really like it. I'll probably pop a gloss over that later on. I'm just gonna have a lot to do, and I don't want to have to worry about my lips coming up or having to top them up. Wear the liquid lip for the daytime, and then at night I'll bring my gloss out with me then if I want to, if I feel like it. To set everything on in place then, you're going to want to use your, oh wait, no, I want to highlight again. So just because I want to have more highlighter, because why not, I'm going to take the same inner corner highlight that I used on my Revoluna R20 brush. I believe this is supposed to be an eye brush, but it's the perfect brush for like hitting the highest points in your face. And just watch this, just watch what this is gonna do. Boom. Insane, insane. I'm just gonna set my face using the Morphe Prep and Set setting spray. And that there's the finished look. That there's what I do when I'm in a rush and I just need something that I know is going to work really well. Obviously I have to fix my hair and get dressed and everything, but face wise, we are done. My hair is so curly, like so curly. I just put it in 2 French plaits and slept in it, and this is the result. I'm obsessed with it. I wish my hair was naturally this curly, like you literally would not have to do anything. So this is my basic go-to look that I wear basically every single night out. What I love about this look though is you can change it. Like I could do the exact same techniques but use a different color. A color I absolutely love using is this guy here. It's kind of like a petrol green. You could pop that in the lid instead of the brown, just like you could do with the maroon shade either. You can really switch up the kind of lid color and keep to your basic browns but still get a totally different look. I love wearing this look as well with the Desi X Katie eyeshadow palette as well. It's gorgeous for this. It photographs really nice. It just lasts on me. I know I don't have to worry about it. I know what I'm going to look like in photograph, so I'm happy out. So like I said, this was super highly requested, so I really do hope you enjoy it. Make sure to let me know please down below what you want to see next. I know a Get Unready With Me is very highly requested, but what else? What else would you want to see? Let me know, because it's whatever you want to see, that's what I'm going to film. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you did, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up down below and let me know if you're going to get any of these products, if you have any of these products. If you try out this look as well, make sure to tag me in it online on Instagram. I love reposting people who recreate my look. And yeah, that's all from me today. Bye guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.